Hello and welcome on board this easyJet flight from Porto to Bordeaux. We'll just get ourselves set up on VATSIM and then we shall be departing out in good time. Oops. Let me see. So I want to connect. Our call sign is Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey. 98 Uniform Whiskey. Connect. Yeah. And we'll file our flight plan now. So we're going from LPPR to LFBD. Our alternate is LEBB. Departure time is going to be around about then. Time en route is looking about just over an hour, hour 20, nearly an hour and a half. Say, and our cruising altitude today is going to be 340. Alright, our routing, just copy that in. Yep. Put that in there. Okay, file flight plan. Brilliant. Get that up there, and I want that there. Okay, I think I've got everything where I need it. Let's run through the checklist, and then battery 1, 2 on. APU master and start. So Lisboa control. Now which one? M or T? I literally have no idea. So if we can get more details on control covers all aerodromes in LPPC and LSO. CT available. Okay, what's the other one then? Covers LPPR. Choice. Oh, that was soon. So 125.55, I reckon. 125.55.
Fueling 8452, descent flight level 70.
Lisboa control, good evening. Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, Airbus A320 on the ground in Porto at stand Sierra 40 IFR to Bordeaux, please.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, Lisbon control, hello, Sky 1. Control, good evening, Leipzig Air 906 Tango, flight level 380, inbound Addons. Leipzig 96 Tango, Lisbon control, hello, Sky.
It's putting everyone on standby.
Lufthansa 96 Tango, red eye contact. Nice big 96 Tango, flight level 380 not available, alternative level flight level 390 370 available. I'm going to flight level 370, Leipzig and 96 Tango. 96 Tango, roger, descent flight level 370.
Come on, give me some clearance.
370 and 96 Tango. There's 215 no for race, Unicom 122 flight away. Alpha 98 uniform whiskey, ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Alpine 98 uniform whiskey.
Alpha 98 uniform whiskey, roger, you clear 2 Lima Foxtrot Bravo Delta 35. They've had a Beldu 8 Echo departure. After departure, climb to flight level 100 for Squawk 4761 and the Porto QNH is 1229.
Let's say again, squawk please for Alpine 98 uniform whiskey.
Alpine 98 uniform whiskey, Squawk 4761.
Okay, it's cleared, runway 35, Beld 8 Echo departure, initial climb 10,000, squawking at 4761 for Alpine 98 uniform whiskey.
Alpine 98 uniform whiskey, go.
4761. Okay.
Good gate 452, descent to altitude 4,000 feet at the Lisbon QNH 1028.
Conditions 1029.
One station at a time, speed with 2780, roger, thanks for flying and fueling gate 42, please be back again.
Okay, cabin lights, parking rate, hydraulics. Oh, yeah, nearly.
Fueling gate 452, proceed to express, let's clear
Ground spoilers, retract disarmed, probe window heat now. This is one that apparently is auto, so it's on anyway, so we'll leave it as it is.
Fueling gate 452, proceed, confirm,
APU bleeds. God, I've lost my flow now. Just because I didn't press one switch. Okay, APU bleed is on, yeah. Cross bleed, air compacts on. 100% ventilation, it is. Select those and now.
Portugal 131, Quebec, roger, runway 03, clear the day, gas station 333.
Emergency lights. Strobe lights on auto. Radio frequency altimeter set. Program. You can program the FMC now. So, as we said, we are going PPR to LFBD, LFBD. Cost index 7, cruising level today. It's going to be 340. Yeah. Up 0.4.
Fonda 96 Tango, Alago 6 Alpha, right.
There we go. Flight plan, we're departing out from runway 35, Beld 8 departure. There we are. And from Bordeaux it is direct to Adoro. And from Adoro it's UL155.
0, that's now Tango, you can cross 35.
Cinema. UN976. DGA. UL176. SSN.
Portugal 131 Quebec, control identify, climb now flight level 240.
EP181. To Vavix. Okay, then we're expected to arrive on runway 11. Runway 11 via the 9K arrival. So it's for Libru Wagner. Dirac. Ooh, no, it's not the section. Ah, Dirac, there we go. Approach via Dirac, there we go. Brilliant. Flight plan. No, init refs. Performance, sorry. So 101. 135. Airport. So we are ready for
Gate 452, runway 03, clear to land.
it's so let's program a flight director on ILS off nav mode set check this weather radar. It's a DIS, we've got to wait for them to align.
Air France 220 Roger, behind you, rising fueling go 320 via my time, line up away 03 behind. $35,000.
So my TCAS is on standby, it should be on. There we go. Align in 2 minutes. So push and start. Pre-plan push back.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Reaching top of descent. Let's see at 96 descent at level 250. Select flight level 250 for left again 96.
Ah, yeah, I need to turn that off, don't I? Live traffic, I need to turn off. Someone got Mayday?
131 Quebec, Roger, Mayday, turn left, heading 230.
Mayday!
Frequency level.
Lisboa Control, Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, ready for push and start, please.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, push and start approved, facing south.
Push and start approved, face south for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Line up and wait, heading 03. Fueling 8452, vacate Hotel November, right uniform 4.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting
Fueling
success.
8452,
You may
expedite to
start the
vacate,
engine.
traffic to depart. Vertical 131 Quebec, turn left heading to 10. Fueling 8452, expedite.
Oh wait, that's the one I don't need to put on.
Reference 220, winds 330 degrees 10 knots, variable 300 degrees 360 degrees, runway 03, close to takeoff. Fueling 8452, stand 114, uniform and alpha. Cal 131 Quebec, continue descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1028, are you able for 8 mile final? Cal 131 Quebec, extend turn base at Orbx. Correction, expect turn base at Papa Tango 401. Air 90610, continue descent at level 160.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Oh, I forgot to do a whole load of stuff. Totally muck this up. Ignition selectors normal. AP bleed off. compacts
Tow is
on.
disconnected and bypass pin has been
And
removed.
spoilers armed.
Signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
With a brake max. AP master off.
Confirm climb now, flight level 240.
Pittsburgh Control Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, ready for taxi please.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, stand by, break rate Alpine 13, 1 Quebec second. Which 131 Quebec, Roger left heading 120. Average 131 Quebec, send latitude 3 chance.
Is it me? Are these guys really slow?
Aircraft 220, proceed direct to Watson. Aircraft 220, proceed direct to Watson, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, India, Brother.
Oh boy. Come on now.
131 Quebec, 10 left 3060, clear light approach, 03. Tum-dee-tum. Sometime this evening, guys, would be great. I tell you, I'm actually going to disconnect from VATSIM in a minute. I'm really tired of waiting. Jesus Christ. Papa Lima, readability 4, very quiet. Roger 131 Quebec, Roger 03, clear to land surface wind, 33 degrees on front. Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, taxi, late Tiger.
Say again for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, please.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, available to take Charlie for departure.
Yeah, Charlie for departure is fine for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, Roger, taxi point Charlie, 335, when ready, 335, Vegas.
taxi via Charlie and cleared for takeoff for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey.
Approaching 3-5. On runway 3-5.
Say again, flight level for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey. I can hardly hear you, sorry.
Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, climb now, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240 for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, thank you. So again, sorry for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey.
Altimeter setting.
Sorry, the noise of my aircraft blocked that out. Can you say again, please, for 98 Uniform Whiskey? Direct to Adora for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey. Why does everyone message me when I'm really in a critical phase of flight? It's really quite annoying. They just wait until I'm, you know, when I'm cruising, no one messages me. I just sit here for hours twiddling my thumbs, nothing happens, right? But in the takeoff descent phase, ping, 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 all day long. It's like a sonar on a submarine. It's unreal. So surprise, surprise, the weather in Porto was rubbish. Really can't hear this guy. Oh,
Alpha 98, uniform whiskey, climb out flight level 340.
climb flight level 340 for Alpine 98 uniform whiskey.
F1 220, climb flight level 310.
I wonder if there's something in my settings.
Airbus 220, do you copy?
Say again, Fire France 220 heavy.
Airbus 220, climb, flight level 310.
Climbing flight level 310, Air France 220 heavy, we're heavy, so it might take a while.
Expect 96 Tango, descent altitude 353.
Oh, that's better.
QNH 1027, Seagate, get the clear Dallas approach, ready to wait. 73,000, QNH 1027, Seagate for the ILS, 48,
It is. Hello. Hi there. Sorry, I was miles away. How you doing?
Go 1697, descent, flight 1250.
I was just having to answer a whole load of messages from family and friends on my phone, so I wasn't paying attention to the chat screen. So sorry, I missed you. Hello.
1697, confirm flight level 250.
if you're still out there listening, let me know where you're watching from. I almost need like a little ping message that comes up when someone posts something in the chat. Because I don't always see it. If it's quiet for a bit, I'll be looking at stuff on my phone or answering other bits. Ah, okay. Very nice. So probably a bit warmer for you than... Oh, actually, having said that, parts of Turkey can get quite cold, depends on where you are, but I suspect you're probably in a part of Turkey that's ever so slightly warmer than here in the UK, so... Nice to have you aboard, thank you very much for joining me. It's always nice to have company, especially on the longer flights I do. This flight's going to take about... just over an hour 20. Well, you mean the language? I suspect your English is probably a lot better than my Turkish, or any other language for that matter. Let's get around to doing another Turkish Airlines flight on this channel at some point. I think I'm right in saying that Turkish Airlines fly to more I think I'm right in saying, you probably know this, but I think I'm right in saying that Turkish Airlines fly to more destinations than any other airline. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. So yeah, they've got quite a comprehensive route map, that's for sure. But then think about it, it's so perfectly located on. You know, you're really in the centre of everything, aren't you? You've got Europe off to one side, you've got Asia off to the other, Africa below you, so yeah, it's not surprising.
Let's make 96 Tango 28 clear on
no worries, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to get around that problem. So Turkish Airlines, I was saying, fly to more places than any other airline, so I've heard, which doesn't surprise me. Not to mention the big massive airport they recently built and opened in Istanbul as well.
1.2.8 bye-bye. From 220. And also thanks for your service.
2 stations at once, station calling, say again.
Actually, you can get subtitles, can't you, on these YouTube things, or is that only on the videos? And not, no, I think it's just on videos and not. I don't know if you can get subtitles. Let me have a look. Probably not very good subtitles. Top chat, live chat. No, maybe it's just the videos. Oh, it's really...
Lord Russia 225, Lisbon approach, accuracy Lisbon control, hello, you clear to Lima Oscar, Whiskey, Whiskey, 180 to the 4 left, departure 03, and squawk is 4762.
I like the way when they're far away from you, they got really crackly radio transmission.
That's 225, correct. Lord Malaysia 225, your flight level 370 is not available, alternative flight level 380 or 360.
Obviously a bit more of a scenery blast today.
Gonna get 452, breathe 35.
My wife keeps messaging me. She's away at the moment, and she only ever seems to message me when I'm flying somewhere. Never mind. What we do, need that. That's, there we are. I've still got seatbelts on. I better put them on. Bit of turbulence.
Motion 225, standby, red brakes, movement 21, Papa Lima, stand off 6, push on approved, facing runway 05. Motion 225, 115, push on approved, facing south.
We seem to get a lot more turbulence in the flight factor than we do the Zebo.
altitude 3000 feet, miles a minute, QNH 1031, clearly on in the approach 05, Porto.
Okay. Our destination is what, LFBD. Let's see what weather we can expect on arrival. It's clear and light winds, so it's quite pleasant in Bordeaux at the moment. Whacked by this old turbulence up here. It always seems to be a bumpy ride in the flight factor at the moment. Unicom on 122.8 for Alpine 98 Uniform Whiskey, thank you and bye bye. Get some live ATC on then. Where are we headed? Bordeaux. And we got so we got Bordeaux. Yeah, we have got Bordeaux. Let's get air traffic control from Bordeaux then. Bordeaux control. There we go. Oh, I forgot to set the time elapse thing, never mind. I'll tell you what, I really... I know why, as I said, it's because I keep getting messages. I was trying to set the plane up, getting messages, and it's so distracting. No, I want to leave seatbelts on, don't I?
Echo, contact to Bordeaux 132.415. 132.415 of airport, so 4998. Dans le montant monté niveau 190, procédé Kayak. Parfaitement, différence sur Kayak, c'est un mouvement. Je suis à 714, vous payez à quel niveau? 714, donc le niveau 190.
On va dire 190 à 114.
I had to look on the forums about this turbulence, see what's going on here. Let's see now. Oh yes, here we go.
Avec Bordeaux 732 990, c'est à 714, bonne soirée, au revoir.
Right ahead of it, took it on that pilot 360, don't mind. Flight level 400,
Waiting 2 kilo Tango, bonjour, Mégane 660, direct en boîte.
Bordeaux, beeline 328, bonsoir, flight level 360.
Beeline 328, bonjour, Mégane 660, direct Desbro.
Direct Desbro, beeline 328, merci. Ça va arriver, ça va tout. Alpine 08 Tango, via Bordeaux 132.990.
Yeah, other people aren't getting turbulence apparently. It's weird. I think we'll just have to roll with it. But yeah, it's half bumpy up here today. Bumpy old ride for these easyJet passengers on their way to Bordeaux from Porto. Didn't even know easyJet did a service from Porto to Bordeaux. Interesting. I can't imagine many people wanting to go between those two destinations because they're kind of, in some respects, sort of similarish, aren't they? Sort of on the coast, pleasant weather, good wine. Yeah, interesting. But apparently people do, so there we have the flight. I took the dash out earlier, that wasn't a live stream, that's a video. I went from Manchester to Glasgow, tried landing it with 15-degree flaps instead of 35, boy does that make a difference. Got a nice profile on approach, nose up instead of like a dive bomber approach that I've always had till now, so yeah, I was really pleased with how that panned out. Let's see. Oh, not too far away from the top of descent. I can see the marker on the top of the display there.
Bordeaux Ryanair 49 Echo Golf, make a go 30 and we confirm. Maintain 30 Ryanair 49 Echo Golf. Southwest 27 Alpha Uniform, sur les 10 devant. Désolé à droite, Alpha Uniform. Hôtel Bordeaux, bonsoir, descend des niveaux 150 sur une 04 14 droite. On va trouver 150 sur 04 14 Romeo et on a 320 minutes. On a compte 25 whiskey au bonsoir, on attend des heures pour 48 tours.
Such a bumpy flight, poor passengers. I really don't know. It's good to have a bit of turbulence, but for it to last this long, that's just ridiculous.
On est à 0.7, on est à flotation. Contactez Bordeaux 118 430. Amboise et 118 430 France, le client 0 avant. Time 120 Bordeaux, confirm descent flight vol 1505. Descent flight vol 150 to Norway, flight 15, thank you. Time 1420, cross level 170 within 4 minutes. Level 170, continental flight 15, thank you, hotel.
Okay, let's set up the descent data. Performance, or the approach data rather. So QNH on arrival is going to be 1029. 1029, it's a unnav approach. Temperature is going to be 1220 at 3. Temperature 12. Alright, and our final approach, charts, intercept at 2000, 403. Brilliant. There we go. And we can see sun beginning to set. Hazy evening sky. So we will soon be preparing for our descent down into Bordeaux. Looking around on the VATSIM network, Bill and Gran Canaria, Schiphol and Charles, Gatwick. It's just myself going into Bordeaux. Someone else has left Bordeaux flying to Brest. So there we go.
Region got, we are trying to call you on 11255 for now, number 1 box. We'll try to give them a call back from box number 2 for radio check.
Bye-bye. 13375 Madrid radar's just coming online. Shame they went on earlier. Yeah. And just like that, turbulence has stopped.
Niveau 350 et 132 430, Air France 497, au revoir.
That's a pretty cool shot, isn't it, down there? Look at that lighting and the sun off the mountains there. Yeah, the haze. It's nice.
Well, I'm out 678 Quebec, proceed direct to Quebec.
Yes, sorry. Right about 678 Quebec to Banat.
Air France, Atlanta, bonne time. Station calling you, Climb it, fine, do the passing, flight of 117, climb it 140 for sure. I find 5850 Bordeaux, number 190. Flight number 190, fine, 5850. Bordeaux, 135 kg de Loup, bonsoir, on descend vers niveau 200. 135 kg de Loup, Bordeaux, bonsoir, descend vers niveau 150. Descend niveau 150 kg de Loup. Bordeaux, Bordeaux, 9 graden, eller 60 and 1 rest. Contact Bordeaux, 132 decimal 15. Thank you. Niveau 20.
Okay, what altitude did we say? 2000. There we go. Beginning descent for Bordeaux. Just want to see what we'll vacate on. So we're landing runway 11, so we'll vacate left. Alright.
française, alors 928 202. Alpha 634 Mike, on range, contact Bordeaux 118 decimal 430, departure. On range 18430, Alpha 6 flight, Alpha.
I've got a flight plan. KLM at 19,000 feet, no flight plan. And Amsterdam, where the hell is he going?
Lima Yankee, confirm climb 50390 and proceed direct to Porto. To Pamplona, climb level 3990, Decima Lima Yankee 7. Radar easy 82 Romeo Golf, level 370, John 1. CJ3, 2 Romeo Golf, confirmation, maintain flight level 370, ready to Agent. Ready to Agent, easy 82 Romeo Golf. We're about 64, flight level 350. Down 350, Airman 664. Quebec, breast control 133-240.
133-240, viable into Sierra Quebec.
Moyen Nord 678 Quebec, code breast 133-635.
CG 635 by remote 678 Quebec.
Okay, 13219, thank you, I know 985.
Moyen Nord 664, code Bordeaux 132-430, good day.
132-430, Airman 664, bye-bye.
Uber Express 3740, descend flight level 350, and follower Bordeaux 132-430, good day.
Level 30, sit down there, 132-438, that is first speed, 740, bye.
3740, correction, the level is 350.
35, that is first speed, 740. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Call Bordeaux 133-680, good day.
83-680, 5% open point. Corona, take out, what's the 365 over?
Bordeaux 133-680, good day.
133-680, Portugal 671 1.
370 to situation.
370 Archer, Brian, 3 Grumman. Ready left to Jet Flight Tango, level is 360 and ready heading 050.
Ah, look, it's hello! So I was looking at something on my phone. I didn't see you. Portuguese, yeah, we've just departed. Well, I say we've just departed. We departed out of Porto a little while ago. We're now just on descent into Bordeaux.
Fantastic 6, uniform calling confirm.
I really must pay more attention to this screen because people come and say hello and then I don't notice. Probably 5 minutes after they've left. Right, let's have a look. We're descending nicely down now. It's an RNAV approach onto runway, is it 11 or something I think? Yeah, runway 11. Slowing down the plane, we'll get the lights on. So put that on. Did put the seatbelts on, didn't I? Yeah. Landing speed is going to be 139 is the approach speed. Getting about 28, 29 FPS, so that's good. Oop. Don't want to bleed off that much speed. Okay. And there we have the city of Bordeaux. I assume that's the city of Bordeaux anyway.
Contact 6 de Juliette, contact l'approche 129 87 Saint-Antoine.
How was that? Oh, really? Disconnect me. It hasn't. That's a not. Well, doesn't really matter because we're out. So if I go on to play settings.
Charlie, climb at level 370. 11771 Charlie, I identify, I call you back to the direct flight. Stop.
Local QNH is 1029.
Charlie Roméo avec Paris 127 305, au revoir. 27 305, 163 Charlie Roméo, au revoir. Boeing 83 Whiskey Golf, directed to Vanat. Direct to Vanat, Boeing 83 Whiskey Golf. Golf Bordeaux 135 115. 135 115 by EasyJet Romeo Golf.
Yeah, assume FPS is 30. Stupid.
bonsoir, ce sera la 14 en service à Toulouse, Fatima.
Alors on a 14 à Toulouse et on va à Oslo.
Oui, pardon. Alors, la route vers Agen, 5 novembre initial et c'est pas la suite.
Alors on fait route Agen, j'ai pas compris la fin de votre message.
Je n'ai pas connaissance de la piste à Hoche, désolé.
Oui, très bien, ben, on se déroule tout seul, merci.
Je m'en doutais.
Pour le contrôle chaleur 123, approchant le 80 pour le 140 sur barre.
Chaleur 123, bonsoir, montée niveau 180, unité 80 vers Amboise.
Montée au niveau 180, unité 80 sur Amboise, chaleur 7, correction, 123.
Bordeaux, contact Bordeaux 125, decimal 105, goodbye.
125, 105, SATA-III, Bordeaux,
Calling 83 Whiskey Golf, direct Spanish.
Manual 83 Whiskey.
Airmont 771 Charlie, direct Pamplona.
Pamplona, Royal Air Mark 771 Charlie.
136, decimal 180, goodbye.
180, goodbye.
69 Lima Yankee, contact Bordeaux 133, decimal 680, goodbye.
33670, depuis Mérignac Airport, bonne soirée.
Merci.
Tonight, you carry 75, line SATA-III, Bordeaux, bonne soirée, merci. Zero inbound, back now.
And train 15 uniform, bonsoir, Alfred.
Alfred, Alpine 851 uniform. Carrying 18. Merci.
Bonsoir, Alfred.
How are you? Well, we're way too high. What is this nonsense? Adam. Well done. Well done, flight plan. You really dropped the. Good job I'm not on VATSIM. What is this crap? I'm really gonna have to check my approaches a lot more. Well, we'll spin it around, then we'll just land it visually. Really not impressed. Really not impressed with the new VATSIM feature, that because it's supposed to, because X-Plane, if you get below 20 FPS, slows down the simulation rate. I can understand that causing a problem, right? However, the program X-Pilot in its current iteration has just totally ruined it, because I was nowhere near 20 FPS at the point it disconnected me. Certainly not for a sustained period of time. So, you know, it's just killing the experience. And if they don't fix it, I'll just take my online flying elsewhere. It's simple as that, really. If you're going to implement a feature, get it right, otherwise you're just going to put people off, aren't you? You know, don't come up with a half-baked solution and then just ruin the experience for everyone. It just doesn't, you know, leave a good impression, I don't think. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit harsh, and yeah, let's not forget we're talking about freeware stuff here, so maybe that is a little bit ranty on my point, but I don't know, I'm sorry, it's just the way I feel about it, you know? Just because it's freeware doesn't mean that the experience, you know, you should give someone a free ride for a substandard experience. If you're putting something out there for other people to use, right, whether you're getting money for it or not, then it's got to be, you know, it's got to be usable, otherwise what's the point? And fair enough, you know, if someone is causing an issue because their computer is really slow, that's fine, don't have a problem with that. I can understand why they want to do it, but, you know, before you implement it, make sure it works. Okay, we'll kill the autopilot, we'll take it from here. Gear down.
Contactez Bordeaux 118, décimale 430, au revoir. Bordeaux 118,
Spoilers.
421 sur Echo, contactez Bordeaux 118, décimale 430, au revoir.
No lights down, 3 green. We are on approach. So yeah, I do hope they sort this X-Pilot nonsense out, I really do. It's disappointing. So I think for now we'll just stick to flying VATSIM on P3D. I'm not going to do any more VATSIM flights on X-Plane until I know this nonsense has been sorted out. Shame really, because I love flying X-Plane, and I want to be able to fly online, you know. So I mean, I suppose I could go to the house with reactivating my iVow account, but we're on the VDEV profile, but let's go a little bit high. Woodbreak is set medium.
Approaching 1-1.
Let's come back on profile. It's quite a short runway.
Alors, elle a demandé à approche vers BO 410.
Très bien, bravo, 410, Corsair,
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 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 retard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bordeaux. We'll go and vacate off the end of the runway here.
150, unité donc 0 vers PO 509. Descend à niveau unité 50 vers PO 509 à France, bassin Rico.
Voilà.
Si vous êtes intéressé pour une direct Hoche, c'est approuvé pour Toulouse.
C'est parfait, on fait direct Hoche, Mosquito 52 Echo, merci.
Chaleur 123, contactez Paris, 118 725, bonne soirée.
118 725 avec Paris, chaleur 103, merci beaucoup, bonne soirée.
3401.
Cardéan 7491.
Yeah, now the frame rate feels slow. What frame rate have we got now? Sake. Yeah, see here we've only got 13. 13, God, that's rubbish, yeah. Why is that so bad? And then let's go on to my X-plane settings. So if we knock the aliasing down a notch, for example, and pretty much loath to, really. What we get on there now? Yeah, 21, 22. That's yeah, that's better, isn't it? The aliasing is rubbish. Okay, oh, didn't retract the flaps. Let's do that quickly. Engines off. Finish. Oh, the P-Rat. Okay, let's take a look at the replay. Help if I started rewinding, wouldn't it?
France 64 kg, bonjour, poursuivez vers le niveau 290 sur Agen pour la 14 à Toulouse.
290 Agen pour la 14 à Toulouse, Air France, gestion.
Yeah, so other people are getting disconnected as well, even though their frames are fine. So it's frustrating. It truly is. So here we are coming into land. Oh, we didn't check the landing rate. I meant to check the landing rate, but we'll have a look from this replay what the landing rate. Ah, Diego Tango, hello. How are you doing? You just joined me as I arrived into Bordeaux. Pretty reasonable landing. Ooh, floated it out a little bit. Good touchdown, and I think more or less right in the centre line. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. How you doing, Diego? Whereabouts are you watching us from?
Nightmare 0150, reaching flight level 140 Manac.
Timer 0150, bonsoir, climb flight level 180, direct Manac.
Climbing flight level 180, direct Manac, timer 0150.
So we get the old runway view, which always makes the landing look a lot harder than it actually was. I think we did well with that one. See, always. And tower perspective. Or maybe not, because there's a big thing, you know, we won't do the tower, do the wing view. So there we go, that just about wraps this one up. Thank you very much for joining me. I realised you had a choice of flights. Thank you very much for choosing this one. Wish you a pleasant all browsing journey, and hope to welcome you all back on board again in the very near future. So from here in a clear, I keep wanting to say Toulouse, we're not in Toulouse, are we? We're in Bordeaux. For a clear evening in Bordeaux, that's farewell from me until next time. Goodbye for now.